Here we go again, back with more Pro Soccer Manager Season 2015. Today, we're following the Santos Tour Down Under, and I'll try and follow every race during the season. All of these races down here, all the Sire World Tour races, all of the classics, World Championships. I don't know if I'll do international championships or any of these kind of races. I don't think I will. But all of the World Championships, World Tours, and of course World Tour stage races, I will try and post every single stage, every single day they happen after the race is done. And so you can follow how I'm doing in my career, or in this game, compared to the real life. First up, of course, is the first race of the season, Santos Tour Down Under. There's no 2016 database out yet, so would still be the 2015 route. I don't know if the route has changed this year, and it'll still be the 2015 teams. But later on, I might go back, if you guys want me to, and do this race again with some updated teams and stages. I don't know if it'll happen. Maybe it will. But let's just get the first race started from Tanunda to Campbelltown. I think it's Campbelltown, yeah. Yeah, flat stage. Let's get started. And first race, I feel like it's fitting that we pick all Greenwich, since that's the home race. And yeah, I like the team as well. So let's just pick them. For the team, I think we'll pick some of the riders from the best shape. We'll pick Michael Hepburn, Abessine Blythe, and Svein Tuft. Then we'll have to pick, I think, Simon Jones, because he is the home field hero, and Michael Matthews as well. Then we have one place left for a sprinter, Caleb Ewan. I don't think we need more than Caleb Ewan right here. Let's see, what do we have to pick from? Simon Clark could go with them. We already have our three best riders in the hills. Sprinters we have pretty good as well. There's no hill, or there's no mountain time trial. On flat, we have our best rider as well, I think. Matthew Heyman for lead out, maybe. So we'll pick Matthew Heyman for lead out team. I think we'll pick Matthew Heyman for lead out team. That's another Australian for the team as well. So we have a Canadian, a Brit, a Swiss, and 4 Australian riders. That seems like a good team for the Santos Tour Down Under. Could I also pick all Australians? Should I do that? Should I go all Australian? And drop Svein Tuft, Blythe, and Albacini, and then pick some Australians instead. What do we have? We have Simon Clark, right? Yeah, Simon Clark is one. Cameron Meyer we can pick. Lee Howard. Yeah. I think we'll pick Caleb Ewan instead of Lee Howard. And then we have for sprints, we now have Michael Matthews being led out by Caleb Ewan and Simon Gerrans. In the hills, we have Michael Matthews helping Simon Gerrans out for the win. With Simon Clark and Cameron Myers could help us as well. So that seems like a good team. Maya for the mountains as well. Not really that great, but it's okay. Let's get the race started with the flat stage. Okay, so in the loading screen, I got a look at the riders in this race, and we have some really strong competition. I don't think I'll be able to take a stage win in the sprints here. I might be able to overall, but we have guys like Christoph, Cavendish, Degenkolb, Demar, Kreibel. Some great sprinters in this race, so it will be really tough for me. Simon Jones is 5th here, which is a good sign for me, because the only guy better than him, who is not a sprinter here, is Cancellara. So if Simon Jones can get a good result on the final stage, he'll probably be battling fellow Australian with support for the overall victory. But we'll wait until the final couple stages to find that out. Now I need to find out how I'm going to race this race. I think I'll just have Caleb Ewan protecting Michael Matthews, actually. And someone to protect Simon Gerrans. And that'll be, I think Simon Clark. Then we have someone protecting just somebody. And then we have Heyman here going up in front. We're gonna have Hepburn protecting Maya just for because why not? And I want Heyman to be a bit further up front as well. And Gerrans and Michael Matthews as well. We are on our home team, so we need to show the team colors a bit now. It's okay that Heyman is sitting back here, because he's just going to get bottles. Can also put the final pairing, but Hepburn and Maya up front, so we have all of our teammates sitting in front of the peloton right now. So 7-man teams here, that's a bit unusual, of course, compared to other races. You can have 3 pairings and 1 guy getting bottles. Usually you'll have to have 3 pairings and 1 guy getting bottles, and 1 guy maybe leading out, or whatever kind of setup you prefer in the game. But here I like just having 3 pairings right now, and then of course I won't have anybody to lead out. But if I need to have some guys up front, I can always split this pairing up, because it isn't really that important to me at the moment. These are not guys that are going to win in this race. So no real worries for me. I have Caleb Ewan, of course. I think he won a stage today. I'm recording this on Sunday in Europe, and I think that stage would have to be on Sunday, the middle of Sunday, whatever day it is today. And I think Caleb Ewan won a nice little sprint over in Australia somewhere. I don't know what the race was called, but I saw the final sprint online, and it was pretty impressive victory by him. He won by quite a bit over the other couple, and it wasn't exactly a weak peloton as well. So an impressive result from him. 3-man breakaway with Elmiger, Gugard, and Lutsenko. Doesn't really seem like it's going to be too much of a worry. 40 kilometers to go. I'll get some water now with Heyman, and then he can have his rest day now. Simon Gerrans and Michael Matthews can move up as far as possible. And I'll have a train created with those 4 riders. Clark leading Gerrans out, who will then lead Caleb Ewan out. Yeah, Gerrans is a good lead out man, so I think we'll be happy about that. Maybe I should have put Heyman on Gerrans instead of what was he, Simon Clark, because he's a much better lead out man than Matthew Heyman. But I can still change that if he has some energy left once he gets up here. Then we could do that, and then Clark can stop, set himself down here, and Matthew Heyman can then protect Simon Gerrans maybe. Let's see if that works out for us. Caleb Ewan actually going really far up front here on the climb. This is the only categorized climb of the day. So he lost quite a bit of energy there. That's not a good sign. Michael Matthews is great in the hills. So he's a good all-round rider for races like this. But he's up against some tough competition in for example, Alexander Kristoff, sitting down here, 82 sprints, 72 hills. Not as great as Matthews in the hills, but a better sprinter right now. So have to get ready to create a train soon. It's around the 18-kilometer mark that we can start working on it. Slowly getting there now. Okay, Matthews on Caleb Ewan. Caleb Ewan, we have to click over here on Simon Gerrans. Simon Gerrans on Heyman. And come on, then we need Matthew Heyman to go up front. Let's put him on Lampard's wheel here. Hopefully that's right. Yeah, we have them placed in the right order, in the right positions, and they all got through on the right side just before the gap closed. Pretty perfect timing. They're sitting far up front now as well. Kristoff on the wheel right now. Heyman is struggling here. This little hill here before the end is really hurting him, but that's the top. It's not going to go uphill anymore today, but he lost a lot of energy doing that. Caleb Ewan as well will have to close a bit of a gap now because he's stuck behind a Katusha rider. It is actually Alexander Kristoff he's stuck behind now. He found a gap to go past them though, so that's good news. On the wheel of Brambilla instead now. I can't really do much with Heyman now. Heyman's only job right now is just to keep the group up front at the moment. There's still one more rider down out on the breakaway. Okay, I have to just... These 2 riders can just go up to 99 and hold their place. Hopefully they won't fall off. Don't want to lose them yet on the first stage. Trofimov, Brambilla, Craddock. I feel like I'm doing really well right now, but usually something happens that screws me over at the end. Heyman leading out. He's dead. Simon Gerrans will take over instead now. Heyman can just fall back. He's done his job at the moment here. Giant Alpecin is riding for TINKOFF, I think. But TINKOFF is not there. His TINKOFF is gone. So they must be riding for Kittel, yeah. They're riding for Kittel instead. It's Trofimov up here and nobody else, and then we have the breakaway rider. It's Gugard who's been caught now, trying to keep on, but he's dropped immediately. Have a small gap down to the Quick Step train Cavendish and the Kittel train down here. Kreibel moving up as well in his solo. Jones is driving as fast as he can right now. But he's not going to be able to keep Arndt behind him right now. He's not fast enough for that. I think I'm not going to win this race because I feel like they're just too strong at the moment, Cavendish and Kittel, for Michael Matthews to battle with them. Mess gets driving, Kittel hasn't started, Cavendish hasn't even started sprinting yet. Wow, Kittel just completely got ruined by Mesketch. Kittel, Cavendish, Viviani actually beating me as well in his solo. Christoph's coming fast here at the end. Third place is actually a good result. I wasn't even a top 10 favorite, I think, for the race. So third place is surprisingly good. I feel like I played the train as good as I could, but Caleb Ewan was too weak here at the end. He got completely outmaneuvered by, what's it called? Luka Mesketch. But still a good result. Happy with the final standings. Third place result is a good standing for me. Candice got in second, and two great riders to be beaten by Kittel and Cavendish. So not really disappointed by that. And next stage, another flat stage. Hopefully we can get a similar result here. It does end uphill, so that might be good for Michael Matthews actually. I might drop Caleb Ewan from the train and put Jones as the final lead-up man instead. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. See you guys next time. Goodbye.